Well, being dead sucks. The afterlife is boring. I have not bumped into Marilyn or anyone here. It's just me alone in a room dead. So, Kylie's touring, and I was debating, do I see the tour? And I'm like, I don't think so. I mean, it'd be great to see Padam Padam live on stage and Tension, but they're the only songs I like from both of those albums. I don't give a crap about any of them. It's just throwaway pop music. It didn't really do anything for me. Golden, for example, the last album, I loved every song on that. It was beautiful, and I loved seeing the Golden tour. Golden concert was great. The actual seating and availability was a nightmare because it was at a tiny venue that sold out in 2 seconds, and the people there were horrible and the security was evil. But that's another video there. But I was thinking about it for, just wait till the night, decide on the day, are you going to go? And unfortunately, I didn't pay attention to the dates. And I thought Melbourne was on the end of the tour, and she just did Melbourne like 2 nights ago. I'm like, oh, okay, I did miss that then. It's not an option now. It's like you missed it. It happened. It's gone. I'm like, okay. So now the issue is Cyndi Lauper, because she's doing her farewell tour. Now, I've seen Cyndi in a smaller venue, and I was fairly close to the front, and it was pretty cool. And she actually walked into my aisle and gave me her hand, and I stood her up on the back of my chair so she could sing to the balcony above her, and I spent the whole number standing like this behind her, terrified she was going to fall and it was going to be all my fault. But I still didn't really say hello to her. I feel like I still haven't met her, even though I helped her down and sent her on her way and everything. It's like, and I know someone has photos looking down from the balcony at her singing up, and I'm standing there behind her like, oh God, don't fall. But I've never seen them. I know they exist because I saw people with cameras, God damn it. But because I had a camera, I handed it to the person next to me. She's like, do you want me to take photos? I'm like, yeah. But I was zoomed in for the front, and she came up and I didn't adjust it, so the person didn't know how to unzoom, so they stood right back where it's basically close-ups of the side of my head and the side of Cindy's head, and you can't really get us in the same shot. So I want to see her, but same issue. It's like, I don't think I can do it. And it's just, I think it's just better for me to stay dead. I'm just, I'm accepting the afterlife. It's boring, but we all end up here eventually. And I can make YouTube videos from here, so it's all good. I can read books. I can watch movies. Talk to my emotional support penguin. It's all good. But yeah, I hear the tour was good, but there was some complaining that it was a bit basic, staging-wise. And it is something we see with some divas. We just get a basic dance floor, a big-ass screen behind them, and a 2-hour projection concert, basically, where they just dance around in front of that. And there isn't a lot of staging or set design or anything that really gives you an experience. It's very much just like watching a screen. But that's becoming a bit standard at the moment. That's sort of the fallback, and it saves money. So whatever, as long as her tour is profitable and she lives to tour another year and do another concert and do another album or whatever, I'm fine. But I think some of the exaggerated stories, about the show being cheap or fans not being happy, just come from a few people not being impressed by the staging, because it's pretty simple. But it doesn't really need to be a huge show anymore, because we do have the screens. It's not like there's just a blank, black stage behind them and that's it. So, but yeah, Miss Kylie by accident, but I probably wouldn't have gone anyway, but I would have liked to have chosen instead of just realising, oh, that happened yesterday. Damn it. Like Cyndi, it's like, no, I'm not going to go. But I'm deciding not to go, as opposed to not realising 2 days later, oh, that already happened and now I don't have a choice. I just need a little bit of YouTube therapy because I missed Kylie. But it's not like she's retiring, Maybe she'll tour a few more times, and maybe I'll actually, be alive for those tours. But until then, farewell from the afterlife.